we're back live. Oh, and we see Aston Martin. Yep. As you see, astronomy. Yeah, there's a yellow flag, just before parabolic. Astronomy is giving away, so he doesn't have to want to involve in the traffic to ruin his lap. Just making sure that Josh says this stream is good. I'm not sure it will be. Because they're saying like lots of cars, and I believe that's Django Boy who was set in fastest sector 2, and he could be on the chance to take that provisional pole off from Lancer. What could he do? He's approaching Parabolica. He goes, he rides onto the curb. What is it gonna be? It's only P2 for Jenga, only 4 tenths away from Lancer. And I've just noticed that Josh is on the 6th lap of wets, which is, I don't know, seems pretty interesting. Yeah, with worth of 6 laps also. So, yeah. Yeah, probably. That can be a possible strategy to save up the tires for the race. As you see, oh, I think Giardino set the fastest sector 3, but it's only P5 for Giardino in the Red Bull. As he's approaching the chicane, a yellow flag, and who is that? That's one of the Haas. Jeb has run wide a bit and has touched the grass. That could be a bit of a time loss for Chimp. But let's see what he can do. He's on as well too, and he has invalidated his lap. Unfortunate for Chimp. I don't think he has time to set another lap because yeah. But yeah, Josh may not be able to set another time because there's only 30 seconds left to this session. Let's just see Lancer and let's take a look at Shadow, who is starting his lap for the final time and qualifying. Let's see what he can do. He's approaching turn 1. Yeah. Shadow goes into the shortest lane as possible. Oh damn! Let's. Let's see what he can do. He misses a bit. X. He goes into the line. What is it gonna be from Gabby? P2. Oh, amazing lap from Gabby. He's only a 10th off from Lancer. So amazing shot from Gabby. He might be on the front row. Let's take a look at Shadow though, who is approaching to end his flying lap for the last time. He gets a good apex. Jardino has it. Oh, and apparently Shadow didn't set a lap, apparently. I wonder why. Oh, yeah, okay. So Lancer is on pole position for the Italian Grand Prix. Yeah. And it's also double Williams into the top 3. Yeah. Yeah. But Lancer is your pole sitter for the Italian Grand Prix. Gabby is in the front row in P2, Jenga in P3, Shadow in P4, Windix in P5, McClenny P6, Charlie P7, Alfie P8, Johnson P9, and Chip in the top 10 of P10. And let's see what these drivers can do and heading into the race. Yeah. Definitely carnage will happen into turn 1. Definitely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, and it's 5-4, 5 red lights. and it's lights out, and away we go. Lancer gets a decent start. I can't see the what is it called, the MFD and everything. As I see Lancer trying to extend his gap from Josh and from Gabby, I forgot. Alright, there we go. Now we can see everything. And Lancer extends his gap to 7, 8, almost 8 tenths from Gabby. And we see a lot of carnage, and that's one of the house who has lost it. That's Zinc. Zinc had a bit of a mistake or something, or has made contact with one of the drivers. As you see, TYG gets, including astronomy, 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flag. Maybe he has made an illegal overtake or something. But as we head into the end of the first lap, let's take a look at Has of Shadow, who seems to be closing the gap from Windex. He's definitely trying to attempt a move. He goes on the outside, goes into the grass a bit, and he goes down the inside, and that's a move done. Shadow up to P4. But Windex is trying not to give up. He's still in the striking range, and Charlie gets a drive-through for corner cutting and get up 5 places. As the UAG gets 10-second time penalty. I think Zinc has lost it a bit. So Answer gets fastest lap of 1 minute 31.8. Yeah. I think he almost made contact, and that's Ferrari of Dylan, who was run wide or had a bit of a moment of understeer. And we see, what was that? I saw like something broke. I don't know what it was. But let's hold on Astronomy, who's closing a bit of a gap to Jonathan. And Charlino has retired apparently. I think that's in the pit lane. So I don't think there will be a safety car coming out at this lap. As Jonathan has like yeah. As you see Jonathan closing up on Dylan, but it's not enough to make a move. And he had a bit of a hesitation. Oh, what has happened? I didn't see that. Mm, Alfie gets a 3-second time penalty as Jonathan makes a move on Dylan. Is up to P7. Amazing job from Jonathan. He got a tons of points in this race. And Chip, oh yeah, I've got he DNF'd. Yeah, Jenga is slowly closing up on Gabby. We could see a team orders coming in anytime soon. As you see, yellow flag, and that's Alfie retired. Alfie was retired. Yeah, I think. Yeah, Scary. He lost it to a Scary, and that is unfortunate. Yeah. I think he had a bit of an understeer, and that's what caused him to retire. And it's only VSC has been deployed. I don't think. Yeah, because it's a bit too early in this race so far. Only lap 5 currently out of 27. Laps to go as we. Oh, Dylan has lost it, and clearly Jonathan had a bit of a moment, and I thought that it would just come through, but yeah, he just remains in the same place. VSC should be leaving anytime soon. So as Matt has a drive-through penalty, unfortunate, and Windex has jumped across ahead of Shadow, back up to P4. Oh, what amazing timing from Windex. He's on course to try and close up to both Williams. And we see another VSC. Oh. I don't know what has happened. I think drivers have lost it. I don't know. I didn't see anything happen. Probably. And whoa, is that? Oh. I don't know. It says for me it's very VSC, but I see a yellow dot. Oh, and okay. I think he retired in the pit lane. Okay, now it's a safety car. I don't know why it said VSC for me for like a few seconds. Now it's just but what was that? I don't know. Maybe it's another glitch because VSC was out during this lap, I think, and then last lap, and then now it's a safety car. I don't know. Maybe it's another glitch or something. I don't know. I didn't see any retirements happening, apart from TYG, who I think retired in the pit lane. So it can't be that. But yeah, nothing much has been like going on for like several laps, apart from people who has retired early on in this race. Oh, you mean I think, was it the penalty? Like, did he deserve the penalty? Because he. Oh, yeah. It's always a weird thing that you can't serve a drive-through while in the safety car conditions. But the only way is have to. Yeah, the only way he can serve his drive-through is until the safety car ends. But but I guess that kind of makes it fair that you can only serve like time penalties for like making contact, but he hasn't made it. Just has the drive-through. Yeah. Don't you think it's also weird that whenever all the cars are bunched up, the safety car comes in? Unless if they're not, right? I mean, the only. Oh, what? So, someone in the house just went into the grass. That's zinc. Yeah, it has apparently went into the grass, which they take a lot of position. I think the safety car should be coming in this lap. It just depends on. Oh, I thought the astronomy had like. Yeah, I think he can make it. It should announce that. Yeah. But he's almost there. And yep, safety car is coming in at the end of this lap. And to see, oh, a lot of drivers are getting held up. Yeah, so he can like try to extend the gap as much as he can away from the two Williams behind and the rest of the pack. As you see Gabby like going into the inside line. And Lancer is slowing down a bit, and he gets a good run. Oh, Gabby, he's lost a lot of positions. He's down probably last. But no, it's only down to P11. It was looking so good for Gabby, and then he just went off. Probably, yeah. As you see, both Ferraris of Dylan and Ido. Dylan is going down the inside of Ido, and he clips and Dylan rear-ended McElhenney, and I think he had a bit of a damage there. I don't know, which could affect his level of downforce for Dylan. Oh, that's a bit of unfortunate. That could be yeah. As I see, oh, and Shadow has lost it here. I think he had a bit of a understeer or something, and he's dropped on tons of position, down to P11, which promotes Windex. That promotes Windex up to P3. I don't know if he can get a podium, but if he does, it will be amazing from Windex, which could help. And I think McClenny has lost 2 positions, and McClenny is on the inside. I thought he would cause like Verstappen and Hamilton in 2021, but no, he gets away. Yep, he's back up to P5 also. But it's looking quite good for Jonathan, as I don't think. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, as he replaced a bit of his battery to try and maintain the gap from Jenga. And oh, he missed the apex a bit, and he has lost it. Yeah, and he is down into a second gap from Jenga. He got a bit of the grass, which probably lost him a bit of a time. Let's take a look at Oh, that's amazing from Windex. He's up to P2. He may as well get a podium. He just has to keep it nice and clean, as I think he rode a bit too much on the curb. And that's a bit of a time loss for Windex, but he will not give up. He can still try to extend the gap from Jenga. It just has to be clean, has a good apex, has a good entry. But yep, it's. I think Jenga is slowly catching up. He was down into a second. And that's. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but he had Dylan had a bit of a good exit, but oh, and Gabian's going into the pit. Yeah. Yep, it definitely seems like he's repairing his front wing. Yeah, but Gabi's now down to P12, unfortunate. I just hope that he can make a good comeback. He just has to hope there's another safety car. as we see Windex and Jenga, Windex has extended a bit of the gap, and I think that's a warning from Jenga. He has left the white line, so I'm pretty sure that would be a warning. And I think Jenga has a low downforce setup because he is catching. And we see Lancer going into the pits to change his way. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, and we see Edo has made contact with Zinc, which is on battle for P5. And Edo had a bit of a good traction out of that corner. And Zinc had a bit of a... Yeah, and Dylan has flying past. Dylan has sent it on and just like what happened in 2018, where Vettel spun and made contact with Hamilton, but it's both their teammates who made contact. Ida was having a good battle up until that moment. And I think Ito has a bit of a... Yep, he has damage on his front wing. As you can see on I think top on the right hand side. Yeah. Yeah, he was also looking pretty good on F2. Yeah, and I think that's Windex who's coming out of the pits, including Jenga and Jonathan. So does Ido to probably come and repair his front wing. Yeah. As you see, McClenny was closing up on Jonathan, but he couldn't go for a move. And still remains in P10. And Lazar has set it fastest sector 1. Trying to get a new fastest lap. As astronomy is leading. Fastest lap is 1 minute 31. Yeah. Yeah. Who was 1 minute 31.8. He can go for another and set even better lap time. And I thought astronomy would be coming in because he had a blue indicator to probably come in, but he's gonna extend his tires. And Lancer gets a fastest lap of 1 minute 31.7, and astronomy has run wide. And he has cutted the corner. I don't think there will be a warning, but yeah, astronomy fully cut to the curb, didn't break perfectly in time, but yeah, that's yeah, but he has that 3-second time penalty, which could affect him at the end of this race. I say he can. I think Zeke had a bit of a moment on understeer. As he goes on the outside light, and he has given up that position. down to P4, and through goes Lancer up to P3. But yeah, and Windex sets the fastest of a woman 31.1. Oh wow! I think it's coming in the pits to change his tires to a new fresh full wets. As I thought, yeah, I think it's gonna be full wets till the end of this race. Yeah. And, yeah. And I think astronomy had like slowed down a bit. Yeah, the gap is slowly coming down apparently. Yeah. Or it could be a factor on the tire wear. Let's see how long. And Gabby has 3 second time penalty. And yep, I think it's because of astronomy. He's on 11 laps old on those full wets. So does Dylan. But yeah, and the latter is in sight of those top 2 drivers who have, I think, yet to pit. I mean, they did pit it like under a safety car, I think. Yeah. And Lancer goes for a move. Yeah. I see Lancer makes a move. Done on Dylan is up to P2, and he is gonna be on P1 shortly. Don't know why I took time to say that. Yeah, I think yeah, Shocker. He had I think there was a glitch at the start of quali, and I had to like do the stream myself. So yeah. Yeah, but yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think Lancer has locked up a bit there. But I don't think he can. Oh yeah. I'm amazed to see Winix is doing pretty well in this race so far. As I see Lancer up to P1, and astronomy is trying to make a move back. Oh, astronomy has lost it. Astronomy lost it. He had made contact with Lancer. That could go towards the stewards. Oh no. But oh, and I thought he would make contact. But he had made good traction, and yep, Dylan is going into the pit and has 5 second time penalty. Yep, he's speeding in the pit line. That's Windex up to P2 once again. Oh. Oh, and I think, oh, and Matt is coming in also. And they can try to get Zink, get done at, yep, and so does Gabby. As Dylan almost touches the rear wing of Gabby. But, yep. As I see it. Oh, yeah. And Gabby has run wide. Gabby has run wide. Oh, man. Yeah, he's going to run off. And oh, Gabby has went into the cross. Oh, no. Another mistake of Gabby. Oh, man. But yeah, I think Windex is slowly catching up on Lancer. He might be on to win this race for the first time ever, I think. As we saw a new winner last week, that was Albano, was reserve, I believe, for AlphaTauri. Can we see another AlphaTauri win in this race? I don't know, he's slowly closing up. He was 8 tenths. Oh. I think I saw that just as you said that. But yeah. He's closing in though. Can he make a move? No, he can't. Yep. As Ito gets 3 second time penalty. Oh. Yeah, and he's less than half a second. I think he might win this. He just has to make a good move, gets a good traction. As you see, Astronomy, Ghostbusters and Jonathan had gone wide around the Scary. Yeah, oh, and he's close up a bunch of gap to Lancer. Yeah. As you see, Edo, yeah, that's another safety car. But Windex is slowly catching up. As Windex got a bit of a curb there. But yeah. Or he might. No, I don't think he can make a move on the straight. But yeah, let's see what Windex can do. He's on a battle for P1 for the first time ever, as he's closing in on Parabolica. Can he make a move? He's down the inside. Here he goes. He's still will to wheel, and Windex has made a move on the Aston Martin driver of Lancer. Oh my, that was a cleanest overtake. Oh, and Yeah, yeah, that is true fact right there. As I think, yeah, but and and McClenny. Oh, sorry about that. But what I was gonna say was McClenny touched the rear wing of astronomy, and astronomy almost lost it there after that chicane. But it was, yeah, yeah. Oh, he went a bit wide. He lost a bit of time there. Yeah. Oh, and Shadow has come across through Jonathan. Yeah, there's no will to wheel. Particular one after the I can. Oh, will you make contact? And he, Jonathan had a bit of a moment there, but his souls. Oh man, I thought there was a. Yeah, we might see that. We might see that in the stewards, but yeah. But he has a bit of a disadvantage because he has less ERS than Lancer, and Lancer has saved up a bit more than before. He has 57% of ERS. He's using it now to try and defend from Windex. Yeah. Yeah. I think Windex has the advantage through corners. He has, I think, high wings than Lancer. But Lancer has also advantage because he is fast on the straight. Yeah, he has got up to 20%, which is an ideal ERS to try keep up with Lancer. But he has to try to save up a bit more. He can't. Yeah. He's depleting everything he has. Oh. Yeah, because. Yeah. And it seems like it's a train between the top 5 to P9, but they're further away from each other. And House of Zinc had a good exit. After Ascari, he had made a move ahead of Jonathan. And we see Dylan has run wide. Yeah. And Shadow might be able to make a move on Jonathan. He's on the inside line. Can he make a move? Yes, he does. He goes for it, but he makes contact with his teammates. Oh man. And Jonathan goes up to P6, and what is going on? Zeke is just holding him up. Oh, and it's a four. Yeah, and it's a four-way battle between. Oh, and Jonathan has got to the curb. He has made contact. And it's a three wide, almost to last by one. Oh, sorry to break it to you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But George is but yeah, he's almost a second ahead of Windex, and I think Lancer had a bit of a moment there after that exit. Yeah. Yeah, he's still within the striking range to try and make a move. On Lancer, it just goes down on the final lap of the race. He's gonna join everything he has. Try to close up. Yeah. Yeah, he's also trying to be in the slipstream range as we started the final lap of the race. Let's see what Whittick's gonna do. He is slowly caught up into turn one. He's just under 410. Yeah. Oh, and he made contact. Oh, and apparently I just seen Lancer like. Oh yeah, possibly desync. I don't know. I see like both Lancer and Windex has gone wide. Oh, and that's his possible first race win gone. Oh man. Yeah. Lancer, who was but Lancer is your race winner in the Italian Grand Prix. He had, I think he got ahead of Jenga in the drivers championship, drivers standings. I think yeah, Jenga has finished on the podium, which is P3. But when Windex was on. Yeah. And 5 retirements. Oh man. I honestly have to give it, I would say Windex. Windex, it was like, he had a bit of a flop at the early on this race, but he had caught up to Lancer. He had a good opportunity to try and fight for a win, but yeah, I say Windex is my driver of the day. Yeah. 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 But it would have been at least top 5 if it wasn't for that incident from Gabby. But yeah. So Lancer is your race winner. Lancer is your race winner. Windex gets P2. Missed out on his first race win. Unfortunate, but he can possibly charge up in the next race. Jenga in P3, McLean in P4, Zinc P5, Shadow in P6, Jonathan P7, Dylan in P8, Astronomy in P9, Gabby rounds up the top 10. But yeah. Eden Mato, who was finished last, and yeah, 5 retirements. But yeah, okay. But all right. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll be back next week on, what is it, Canada? I think? Yep. Canada next race, which we'll see it on Friday for F2. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.